Good morning, students. I have received several requests asking children, Madam, Google Meet is very good, but due to inconvenience of network problem or some other inconvenient situation, we are unable to join. And I personally feel that if there are 150 to 200 students in a group of standard 12 and only 30 students or 35 students are joining Google Meet, it means there is a severe problem. So in between I will do some Google Meet also to see your face, to solve your problems. But for this new poem, I would love to have this YouTube video. The very new poem that we are going to deal is Keeping Quiet, written by Pablo Neruda. First thing, keeping quiet. Shh. It's like this, keeping quiet. And the poem is written by Pablo Neruda. As I have mentioned that Pablo Neruda is the pen name of that person. Means you have heard that several writers, they have some pen name. Okay, their real name is something, but they have some pen name like Suryakant Tripathi, and we used to write with the surname or a pen name of Nirala. So we often know him as Nirala. Like that, the real name of that poet is Ricardo Naftali Reis Bazar. Very big name. So it's better to remember the pen name only, Pablo Neruda. I mentioned it to you because it is mentioned in your NCERT book also, and for your general knowledge it's a good thing. Something more about Pablo Neruda. For me personally, he is one of my favorite poets. Pablo Neruda, for me personally, he is one of my favorite poets, and when you will read his poetry, you will feel that how deeply he is connected to earth. As in this picture you can see that here is a man. I have only to look at the picture that I have seen. Here is a man and he is of the earth and his roots are connected to earth. And one can save the earth only when we will hold nature. If you ever go against this nature, ultimately we are not going to destroy this only, but if we destroy earth, ultimately we are going to destroy ourselves. So if you want to live long, if we want to have a cordial and peaceful relation, then our focus should be on nature, as this picture depicts. Because this is completely based mutual relationship in between human and earth. So I think that humans have a lot of responsibility to save this earth. Before starting the poem, this is a great pandemic, Corona. We've been watching several documentaries, and in one of the documentaries I heard that, like coronavirus, there are millions of viruses are present on this earth. But what we have seen, a small microorganism that we cannot even see through our naked eyes has shown us that how small we are. Although we have a lot of atomic bomb, we have advanced a lot, we have remote controlled car, we have telephone, on a touch, on a single finger touch, we can call someone. But how small we are in front of a nature that a microorganism that we cannot even see will stop our life. And we are seeing this. This is the only reason that I am here. Now see the positive aspect also. Sometimes when we rush a lot, there is a need for us to stop, to introspect. Now in this poem, a word, although this word has not been written, but a word will always come, and this is the main whole soul reason of this entire poem. You can see the concrete, that is introspection. Introspection. Spection we know, inspect karte hain log. Intro means self. When we will think, will ponder. We have different words for this also. Ponder. When we will think and ponder on any topic, what we are doing with our life. We have advanced a lot. We have telephone. We on a touch. We can search anything. But how small we are in front of nature, that at a flip of moment, the nature can show us our reality, as Corona has shown us. Okay, so the basic thing that the poem is based on is what? Introspection, which means ponder or to think. Now, for Mr. Pablo Neruda, as I have said, Mr. Pablo Neruda is a poet from South America. If you remember the South America geographical map on your head, so there is a country known as Chile. In football, it's a very famous team. Perhaps previous FIFA Chile has won. So Chile is a very famous country, and he is from there only. But he has written his maximum poem in which language? Spanish. Okay. Later on, he translated his poem in English. Why so? So that the entire world can read. And if you have a query that, madam, you are saying that he belongs to Chile and he has written poem in Spanish, how is it possible? Of course, because we know that at the time of colonization, several small countries which were not in good condition, they were under the control of big and dominating nations. So Spain used to control that part, and maximum South American countries, they speak Spanish only. So he has originally written the entire poem, his collection, in Spanish language. Later he translated it in English, and for which he received Nobel Prize in 1971. Please remember this. Nobel Prize is a great prize for any discipline. You can say physics, chemistry, or anything. So he is one of the person who has received Nobel Prize. So you cannot say that you are reading a poem who is not so important. Very famous, very important poet, Pablo Neruda. So as I have said that he received Nobel Prize in 1971, so one of our very famous poet. Now, in intro I want to say you, the poet stresses upon being quiet. And why it is so important to become quiet? That nature has shown us. Earlier, if I have taught you the same poet, you would not have understood it properly. Now this pandemic will give you one chance to understand this. Because if we will not stop properly, then definitely nature will stop us. That has happened to us today. That if we will not stop our speed of developing, we are destroying nature. We are living in a society of cutthroat competition. That for a big building, we have destroyed millions of trees. So I often say that development and nature are inversely proportional to each other. And if we will not maintain a proper balance in between them, then it will be disastrous to us. As we have seen, that development, always remember children, and nature, they are inversely proportional to each other. Means if we look for nature, stop for development, and if we do development, nature will be harmed. I often mention it in my class. जब पहला पहिया बना होगा, जिसको हम what we consider it as the development sign, first weed, तो एक पेड़ तो कटा होगा. जब एक पहला पहिया बना होगा, तो एक पेड़ तो कटा होगा. Development and nature is inversely proportional. Without destroying nature, we cannot develop. But I'm not against development. Even I'm using phone, but the poet in entire world is saying that there should be a proper balance. Sustainable development you have read in standard 11. So there should be a proper balance. Nature has provided us. Nature is allowing us to use its resources. Okay, but that should be limited. In limited condition, in limited way. If we destroy it without thinking for future generation, then definitely the nature is going to stop us. We have seen that the entire world is going through a very difficult phase. America, that used to be the most top countries of factories in world. Now what is the condition of America economically and from health infrastructure? You have seen that nature has the power to flip the situation within a second. So it's our duty to maintain a balance. So here the poet introspect, and I think that now onwards whenever you will read this poem, Keeping Quiet, we have a new vision, we have a new idea that we can relate this poem with this pandemic, that how we have harmed our nature and what we have faced, the entire world has faced. Okay, he stresses upon being quiet and harmless to the human beings. Now harmless to human beings, why? Harmless to human beings means he is completely against the war. Harmless to human beings, when we become harmless, when we become harmful to human beings, when we have war. Animals, okay, we carry very expensive furs, but that actually costs the life of one cat or anything, any animal. And environment we know that Yamuna, I often say this in class also, that if you take Yamuna was water in a bottle, then you will find at least 3 centimeter sediments. 3 centimeter sediments, it is very harmful and it indicates that we have crossed our limit. So ultimately we have seen that for 2 months all those factories, and nature has a capability to heal itself naturally. See, we have read several reports that during this pandemic what happens? Several other ozone layers and other environmental features, they heal itself properly. So it's high time for everyone to stop and introspect. Now see children, the poet has written this poem 50 years ago, the situation we are facing. He has alarmed us 50 years ago only that if we will not introspect, we are going to harm ourselves. And the same has happened. Still we have time, still I have hope, still we all have hope from younger generation that we will introspect and we will not use nature in such a ruthless manner, okay, without thinking. Yes, the poem, when I start the poem stanzas, you will see that the poet urges us to count up to 12. Why 12? Because 12, you know that it indicates 12 hours. So, and he wants us to be in a moment when everyone stops moving. Their body will be very special and different. Of course. One more thing. Before starting the stanzas, I want to tell you, when we have fight, when we have differences. Suppose I speak in English and you came to me and you are speaking some other language. I am speaking, you are speaking, we are not ready to agree on a single sentence because you are saying that my language is better. Okay, and I am saying that no, my language is better. So there will be a conflict and fight among us. But when we will keep quiet, we will have no reason. Like one other example. The situation we are seeing in China and India. We are fighting. Why? This season belongs to me. He is saying, no, I want to capture this season. When we become quiet, there will be no war. Well, it's a very diplomatic matter. We will discuss it later in class also. But please remember that here poet focuses on the need of peace and silence. Otherwise, we are going to harm ourselves only. So, I want to sign off here today only. In next class, I'll start stanza-wise explanation. One more thing, I want you to read the poem at least twice at your home. And, okay, I'm giving you, you'll find that there is no proper rhyming scheme in this poem. Okay, no rhyming line. It means that the poem is written in 3 words. Now tomorrow when I will start the stanzas, we'll see that how it is written in 3 words. So thank you. This is for your intro to understand, and I want you to write something. Okay, that how this pandemic has taught us the harm we were doing to environment, how we need to stop and introspect. Thank you, students.